This story is brought to you by a pet supply company. The woman in this story lost her beloved husband. She was so sad that she didn't want to adopt another dog. But then one day, she did something incredible. There once was a woman who adopted a beautiful golden retriever. The dog's name was Buddy. She got him when he was just a little puppy. They became best friends very quickly. They went on walks, played fetch, and cuddled on the couch watching TV together. The woman's whole world revolved around her dog. So you can imagine how devastated she was when he passed away. She told herself that she would never get another dog. That is until one day when her daughter convinced her to go to the local animal shelter. The daughter said, "Mom, I know how much you miss Buddy. Maybe it's time to adopt another dog. Just please don't get a golden retriever. Get a different breed." The woman thought about it for a moment. She knew her daughter was right, but the thought of getting any dog just didn't seem appealing to her. As they were driving to the animal shelter, the woman saw a sign that read, "Adopt, don't shop." She had always adopted her dogs from shelters, but this time she wasn't so sure. When they arrived at the shelter, the woman felt a wave of sadness wash over her. All she could think about was how different this dog would be from Buddy. Would she ever be able to love another dog as much as she loved Buddy? As she walked through the rows of kennels, she saw all kinds of dogs, big and small, young and old. She even saw a few golden retrievers, which only made her miss Buddy more. Then she came to a kennel that had a sign on it that read, "Senior dog needs a senior home." The woman stopped in her tracks. She couldn't believe what she was seeing. It was an old golden retriever. The dog looked up at her with his tail wagging slowly. The woman felt her heart break. She couldn't imagine what kind of home this dog had been living in, if this is how he ended up at the shelter. The woman knelt down next to the dog's kennel and started talking to him. She asked him how old he was and if he liked belly rubs. The dog barked softly and licked her hand. The woman could feel herself falling in love with the dog already. She knew that she had to take him home with her. When the woman got the dog home, she gave him a tour of the house. She showed him where his food and water bowls would be and where he would sleep. The dog seemed to take it all in stride, and the woman was relieved. She knew that he would be just fine in his new home. The woman named the dog Duke. And Duke and the woman quickly became best friends. Just like she had been with Buddy, they went on long walks, played fetch, and cuddled on the couch. Watching TV together, the woman was so happy that she had adopted Duke. She knew that he was the perfect dog for her. One day, the woman was looking through some of Buddy's old things when she came across a picture of Buddy as a puppy. She smiled as she looked at the picture. She couldn't believe how much he had grown over the years. As she was looking at the picture, Duke came up behind her and licked her hand. The woman turned around and looked at Duke. She realized that he was the same breed as Buddy. She couldn't believe it. She had never noticed before. The woman was so happy that she had adopted Duke. She knew that he was the perfect dog for her. He was loving, loyal, and full of energy. The woman knew that Buddy would have wanted her to get another dog, and she was so glad that she listened to him. The end. If you enjoyed this touching tale, stay tuned for more heartwarming stories like this one. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories. Thank you for watching.